Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure?
Well, this was quite a surprise. I would never think that the video would be so popular. It's been over a month since I uploaded that video. What sort of updates has there been since? I will have to split this video into different sections. I will provide a time skip for each section if you prefer skipping ahead on any of the topics that interest you the most. There will be 2 areas that will be unlockable later on in the development. These 2 areas are Icy Mountains and Tropical Island. The Icy Mountains was created by Tar Gordo, who also provided a description of what the area will be like. Covered in snow and ice, there is a mountain cap up in the sky. Underneath the snow and ice, there are ruins from a civilization years ago. Discover frozen saber slimes in the ice. Explore the collapsed civilization. Find new slimes more adapted to this climate. And beware the dangers. One of these dangers is the cold weather, but sure to keep warm with insulator upgrades that help you stay warm and safe from the cold effects that is similar to the radiation, but slower. The slime sea might be frozen, but that doesn't mean you cannot fall through, so be careful and wiggle on. The next area was created by Kiwi Loves Pie. They did not provide a description of what the island's going to be like, but similar to the wild expansion. It is also more than likely going to be the main hub to corral your slime starting off. As you upgrade your equipment, you will eventually put your corrals underwater. New additional information about these areas will be provided down the line. For now, my main focus is creating the Great Reef, which is going to be the main area to explore starting off. With new areas that will be implemented into the game, what about NPCs? The first NPC is Miss Joy, or Dr. Joy. I haven't decided on her name yet. She's a veterinarian who focuses on taking care of slimes. Her rage exchange is general. It was originally to where you could send slimes to her, but I thought because this area is completely new to the far range, it would make sense that she wants different resources given to her for further research. As for her own character expansion, there is a horrible disease that is causing many of the slime seas to go sick. It is your job as Bitches Labu to discover a new cure and uncover what's causing many of the slimes to go sick. The next NPC was created by Absolute Insanity. Their description is, this is Frank. Frank is a fisherman that makes his living net fishing, and now he needs your help. This NPC will work just like other NPCs, and you will unlock his ranch after trading with him enough. His gimmick will work a lot like Machi Miles' gimmick. When you get to the ranch, you will get a fishing net upgrade on your fact. This allows you to crack multiple slimes at once with the net. You will only have this net while at the ranch. You will be catching variety of slimes which are exclusive to this area. The 3D modeler I have hired did a wonderful job creating some of the slimes. I even went ahead and started painting them as well as animating them. Unfortunately, I'm very new to animation, so the progress has been very slow when it comes to rigging and animation. On the topic of models, I want to mention that there will be some changes. The first thing is Larkos. Will these hybrids be part of the expansion? Yes, of course. But as of right now, the Larkos will not appear in the trailer at all. The reason for that is basically to save money. Each Larko variant has to be made with a different model. That's a lot of money than expected. But don't worry, once we get enough funds, I will definitely invest on King Larko variants. As of right now, my main focus is making the main slimes made and animated for the trailer. Another change will be that the model for Bitterslope Boo will only have her classic look rather than the swimsuit. I already create concept art for her swimsuit variant. However, for the sake of saving money, starting off, her old model will be the main use. That's including the tar. The tar model will be more than likely be in a trailer because that requires to make another tar model that is specifically made for underwater. If I get enough funds, yeah, I wouldn't mind creating a model for Beatrice and the tar specifically for underwater. But again, for the sake of time as well as money, I have to go with their default models. I hope you understand. The next section is music. Chris Hall, if I'm saying that correctly, it has been the main composer so far on the OST of Ocean Range. So far the response has been very positive. I recently released a OST version of The Great Reef on my YouTube channel. I will provide a link down below if you're interested in hearing it. Just recently, I hired another composer named Dylan Jones. I hope I'm saying these names correctly. I do apologize. So far, they have composed a demo music that you can hear right now. I think so far they're doing an excellent job, and I'm happy to include another composer to the team. I will not hire any more composers if you're interested in being part of the team. If I constantly hire more composers, the music may not be very consistent. As of right now, the two composers that I hired is doing an excellent job, and I hope you guys look forward to their work in the future. Even though I'm not looking for any more composers, there are other positions that are open for anyone who are interested. If you're in the game development world, either 3D modeling or animator, please contact me in private in my Discord. We will discuss rates and details of what you could provide to the team. Please keep in mind you gotta be about 18 and over and have some form of experience. This experience doesn't have to be something major, just something small. Believe it or not, the composer I hired has 3 years of experience in composing music, which is still good enough. As long as you're passionate and love what you do, then you're more than welcome to be part of the team. Now, with so many people joining the team, I do need to pay them to compensate their hard work. So I will provide a link of my Etsy store called Stick It To It. It's a sticker store to where you could purchase any collection of stickers of your choice. If you don't want to buy a physical item, then there's also digital. I have a collection of coloring books titled The Dream Collection. I already made dragons, fairies, mermaids, and recently angels. Dream Angels is still currently being worked on. I'm unsure when it's going to be released, but you could get 2 pages of the book and a link down below for free. There is only the digital copies of these coloring books in the store. Physical copies may not happen for a while now. The reason for digital is because not only is it easier, and also a lot more cheaper. 90% of the profits will go towards paying off animators and other people that are part of the team. 10% will go to, well, myself. I do need somebody to put food on the table and also electricity. YouTube has been the main source of income funding this project. However, because how unpredictable YouTube is with their policy, it would be best that I ask people for assistance. I originally wanted to open a Patreon. However, I heard that Monomi Park tends to shut down Patreon only mods. I don't know how true that is. That's just a rumor. So to be on the safe side, I went with the whole Etsy store idea. I was hoping to introduce my store once I reach 10,000 subs, but because of the high popularity of the more recent update Ocean Range video, I kind of have to speed up the progress a little bit more and asking people to help me fund this project. I don't really feel comfortable asking people for money. It's the main reason why for the longest time I haven't asked for any sort of in return other than people just watch my videos. That's how I get income. What's been happening recently, I think it's best that I get the ball rolling even faster. So that's why I'm asking you guys for your support to make this project a reality. More talk, I feel like that I'm doing a Kickstarter, which I'm not. I'm just asking you guys for your support. Now, as for the actual release for the trailer or any form of demo, that may not happen probably until next year or this year. Depends on the profits that I receive. At the moment, my main focus is getting a 3D environmentalist to design a 3-grade reef that will go between 150 and 400 depending whether or not I want to add texture. So that should give you a good idea of how big this project is going to be when it comes to budget. The reason why I'm telling you guys because I want to be transparent as much as possible. I would hate to leave you guys in the dark of what's been happening behind the scenes. I will do my best to update you guys as much as possible with this project. All I ask in return is that you guys be patient with me. I constantly receive messages of when this project is going to be released. I don't know. Just please be patient with me and I'll do whatever I can to answer all your questions and keep you updated of what's been happening. I want to thank you guys so much for your support and I hope we could make this project Ocean Range a reality as a free mod for everyone to play. I think that's it for now. Thank you guys again for your help and like always, stay wiggly.